Welcome back to The Noon Show. Before your kids bring the germs home, get ahead this sick season. Listen, we know the basics, right? Eat a balanced diet, get some rest, take your vitamin C. But KSL Medical contributor Phil Cowley will fill us in on other important preventative measures that you're missing. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
I love a good get ahead of it, right? Let's get ahead of it if we can. And there are some things that you suggest we do, including a couple concoctions that families can implement at home.
For sure. You've got how many kids now?
5.
5. I have 4, so I hope my wife's listening. We need one more. She's listening.
I would help with that.
But there are some things we want to do. What we want to do is we want the kids to live in the world.
Yes.
Not in a bubble.
Yes.
But we don't want them to bring home everything in the house so we can actually get some sleep.
Right.
So a couple things we want to look at is first, how do the viruses and bacteria get in and how do we slow those down? Because we can't stop them.
Right.
So the first one I wanted to look at was their hands.
Okay.
We all love hand sanitizer, but it ruins the hands forever. And once you're done using it, it's done. So it's gone. There's actually a way to make that hand sanitizer stick around for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh.
So the easy way to do that is if you get your favorite lotion. Now we're gonna use a lotion because we don't want those hands to be super dry.
To dry out, yeah.
We're gonna take just a little touch of that lotion.
Okay.
And we're gonna add what's called Hibiclens. It's chlorhexidine.
Okay.
This is good for viruses that are really simple, like COVID and flu. And we just add just a little bit to it, so it's about half and half.
So I could mix this ahead of time and have it ready to go?
Right. Once they put those two together, you can mix it all you want. That sticks around for almost 2 hours.
Wow.
So those grubby little hands are good for almost 2 hours. So we get to take care of those hands. Now those hands go in your mouth and every place else. We're feeling a little better about it, and it's lotion.
Sorry, what was the ratio there?
The ratio is half and half. So it's going to be, yep, so it'll end up being half Hibiclens and half of your CeraVe, which is my favorite. Now we're creating a good barrier.
Yeah.
And we're putting something on there that lasts up to 2 hours to kill those viruses when they're out playing with their friends.
Well, I'm embarrassed to say I've never even thought about the longevity of sanitizer, as we call it. So
sanitizer only works for that very minute. As soon as you're done, they're back to getting sick again. And you've ruined the barrier. Everybody's seen those hands. So it actually makes it harder.
Look at you, sir. Thank you already. What's next?
Next is going to be the nose. So we breathe in a lot of things, especially coughs, colds, things like that. So how do we reduce the viruses that get inside of our noses? Well, inside of Europe, this one comes out of Europe.
Okay.
Inside of Europe, inside of Japan, they've had long-term studies using nasal iodine. Okay. Now what that does is it cuts down the number of viruses that can get into your nose.
Oh.
So nasal iodine's really cool because when we have that nasal iodine, we get to get rid of a lot of that viral load, and it helps build that barrier even more.
So I'm using this how often?
So you can use this twice a day, 2 sprays twice a day. It's a very low dose of iodine, so it's going to mess with any of the thyroids or anything like that. But it will reduce how many viruses get in there, improve that whole breathing system. And there's a huge study coming out now where it shows it reduces viruses up to 23% of the time. So you get a quarter less of the colds coming through your house.
Wow.
They actually do make them now in the United States to where you can get them. I have a recipe or 2 online where you can make one at home for a fraction of the cost.
Okay.
And it's really easy. You get this stuff called Panaris, and we just put it inside your favorite nasal spray.
Okay.
The Panaris comes with a dropper that's pre-portioned, so you just take 1 dropper full.
1 drop into your whatever
nasal spray you like.
Choice.
And then you put 2 sprays in the morning, 2 sprays in at night.
We're mixologists.
And boom, that is your spray of choice for sure.
All right, I'm noting that probiotics made your list.
So I love probiotics. About 25% of all of our immune system comes from the bacteria in our stomach transferring information to us. They hate viruses too. So they learn how to fight them, and they'll send these little bits of information across the border. So if you have a kid that has tons of stomachache issues and they're really having a hard time eating, they're really picky eaters, I would most certainly always have a good probiotic, or if you yourself have any of those. The probiotics make a big difference. If that bacteria isn't smart, our immune system isn't smart.
Keeping the gut moving. Okay, vitamin C, I think, comes to mind when we talk about preventative medicine or sick season. Any others that you recommend? Vitamin C,
Vitamin D, and zinc are your favorites.
Vitamin D and zinc, too.
Because zinc will make it so viruses can't grab onto our cells. Our cells use that to block them off so they can't grab onto it really well. Vitamin C, kind of blasts it. It puts a bunch of stuff, it crumbles them up. And then vitamin D is key to every function that we use in our immune system. And we use so much of it, especially in children, because it's a pro-hormone. Most people need more of it altogether.
Need more than you think. All right, Mary Poppins promoted a spoonful of sugar.
I love honey.
You have honey, a spoonful of honey. What does this do?
So the honey that we like comes from New Zealand. It's Manuka honey.
Is that different than honey I get here?
Yeah, so Manuka honey, so it depends on where the bees get their stuff from. And inside, there they get it from the Manuka tree. And the Manuka tree has very special, it's called MXO in it. It kills viruses, it kills bacteria. So that strep throat that comes 2 weeks after the cold, spoonful of honey will help slow down all of that.
Is this when I'm sick, once I am sick?
I would do it preventative on some kids that get sick all the time, or if you yourself say, I just can't miss 1 day of work, a little honey will help increase that MXO, and boom, you're cutting down the number of viruses.
I learned a lot today. Thank you so much, my friend. Where can people get more from you?
I'm on every platform. Just look up Phil's My Pharmacist, and if you get really bored, you can email me. So.
Well, there you go. A friend on the other end of the screen. We appreciate you being our friend. Thank you so much.